Do I make this video or not? I don't know, but I'm just going to record it anyway, and then I can decide later if I'm going to post it or not. But several weeks ago, well, it's been about 3 or 4 weeks ago now, my lower back started hurting, and it was kind of a nuisance, and it was, tender. I had to be careful if I squat down, keep my back straight. And that went on for about a week, and then it got better. And one day I went hiking. I can roll in some of that footage. You've probably already seen it. Depends on when I post these. I got home that night and thought, oh yeah, my back's back to being a little bit sore again. And the next morning, holy hell, I could barely walk. It hurt so bad. And so there's a few days there where I didn't have to go back to work. And the day that I went back to work, when I woke up in the morning and tried to dress myself, it was quite humorous. In fact, I had to have my wife put on my socks and shoes because I literally could not put on my socks and shoes. That's how much pain I was in. Anyway, long story short, I missed a lot of work that week, which is very uncharacteristic of me. And I've been dealing with this pain ever since. Now this pain, where I'm going right now is the hospital to get an MRI, and that will tell us exactly what's going on. There's the research I've done on this is there's probably a disc issue, something of that nature going on, and it's very common. A lot of people have that. In fact, I've been limping around at work. It's very obvious the pain that's associated with this. You guys who have had this is what I'm finding out at work. The people that have had this really understand what the issues are, and I'm to the point now where there's actually very little pain in my lower back, and it's all down my left leg. And what it is there's something in the back that's pinching the sciatic nerve, which runs down your butt, in my case the left cheek, and into the left hamstring, down to the calf muscle. And in some people it continues down and goes into the foot. So there's several things going on that we've tried, but the MRI is going to be the biggest for sure way to tell what's going on in the back. And the doctor that I saw normally doesn't do MRIs at this stage, but he says he's seeing enough that he's going to be a little aggressive on this. So we'll see what happens with this MRI, and then I visit with the doctor tomorrow. I guess, I don't know, the reason I'm making this is it may have significant impacts on my ability to get out to the mountains, because I'll tell you right now, it ain't happening. To put that amount of weight on my back and go hiking does not even sound fun to me right now because of the pain. But again, whatever this is going on, I'm not trying to blow it out to be something bigger than it really is. This is something that's very standard, happens to a lot of people. Like I was saying at work, a lot of guys at work have been through this. So it's more of a pain, no pun intended there, more of a pain and an annoyance that I can't get out and be active like I'm used to doing. It's been hard for me to sit home and not do much. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll get some good news, and whatever news we'll get news, which will then define a path on what direction that I need to go to get this bloody thing fixed, and be able to get back up in the mountains, because that's where I really would like to be. So here's something kind of fun. I just heard it on the radio. There's a mountain lion loose somewhere. They didn't say where yet because they want you to hang around on their channel, right? Anyway, the radio said there's mountain lion loose. We'll tell you where. It very well could be the neighborhood I live in. I definitely could be my neighborhood. So I don't know. Thought that was kind of funny. We'll see. We'll see if it was my neighborhood or not. Nope. No mountain lion in my neighborhood. It's actually in a city that's kind of near us, but not where I live. I did have one in my neighborhood when I was growing up. We had a mountain lion. They had to come trap it, and they caught it in one of the window wells. It was a young one, which they think was Eventually they kind of get kicked out and have to go find their own territory. And it wasn't like I lived out in the boonies or anything, so it was kind of a surprise to everybody that we had a cat running around the neighborhood. So kind of fun. And we are at the hospital, and I'm going to go in and get that MRI done. Just got done with the MRI. This is my new phone. I thought I'd just try using it and see if we can put this in some of the footage. We'll see. But you can see my groovy powder blue pants there. And the MRI, that's kind of interesting. Very noisy, very, I don't know, kind of digitally warbly type sounds. 20 minutes, you have to lay still. Anyway, so results get sent off to the doctor tomorrow, and I get to visit with him tomorrow. Getting ready to talk with the doctor about the MRI results. And let me be clear here, I'm not looking for sympathy at all. It's kind of an interesting process. What I'm going through right now is but a drop in the bucket, if that, compared to what so many other people have to go through, with illnesses and be it, something they're sick with inside, or a physical ailment, or whatever it might be. I mean, it's what I'm going through is nothing compared to what I've seen others have to go through. So not looking for sympathy, just kind of thought it would be fun to maybe document this. And again, whether I post this or not, I don't know. I'll have to look at it in editing, and we'll see. So like I said, we go in there, and hopefully I'll be able to go backpacking this year. That's my biggest concern right now. And I got a lot planned with my boys, and so we'll see what happens. So this is where it's affecting me. I think it's one of these right here. It's affecting this big old honking nerve that comes down. So it's down my left cheek here, into my left hamstring, and goes down all the way to my calf right here. You can see this continues on down the foot. A lot of people have numbness and pain in their foot. I don't have any numbness. Mine is just all pain, mainly here and in here. So we're just waiting for the doctor to come in the room and take a look at my MRI. Just got done talking with the doctor. Good news, bad news. Good news is surgery at this point is very unlikely. Well, no, it's not very unlikely. It is not happening. That's a very good thing. Reading between the lines, he didn't rule that out, saying that if the condition worsens, that might be a possibility down the road. But as of right now, that is not an option. So I hit physical therapy in a few days, and I hit that hard. Now, I was fortunate enough, because I was talking about backpacking and the weight of a pack and all that kind of stuff. And the answers he was given, I finally asked him, I says, "You backpack?" He says, "Yes." So he kind of understood my plight, but that was surrounding a lot of my questions. So he says, for now, I can do small, easy walks, and then maybe down the road, a 10-pound pack. And then by the end of the month, possibly sporting a 20-pound pack. So this might change my weight philosophy significantly. We'll see. I honestly don't like the idea of a 20-pound pack on some of the trips that I go on. My biggest concern, especially with the weight, is backpacking with my boys, because given their age, I take a lot of their gear in with me, and I can end up with a 60-pound pack. So I don't know what that means. That might mean that I go more camping than I do backpacking with my boys. We'll see. But yeah, so we hit that physical therapy, and then maybe, I don't know, you guys might see an ultralight summer of backpacking. I don't know, by necessity. That'll be interesting. That'll be really interesting. In fact, I might go home tonight and assess my loadout and what that means. One of my first thoughts is sleeping bag. Now, I don't know, I might have to break down and invest in a nicer sleeping bag that's extremely lightweight. At this point, that may be worth it. tent, and that's another big one. Water sticks out in my mind. Most of the places I go are pretty water friendly, I guess you could say. There's a lot of water around, so maybe I pick it up on my way in and not carry so much. I've kind of done that in the past anyway. What else was there? I don't know. It's interesting. I might have to really look at my loadout and really trim it down. So this I don't know. This is going to be interesting. But I'm bound and determined, and I'm optimistic. Backpacking, getting out in the backcountry is too much in my blood. It's going to happen. But I just might have to change some things in the way I do it. So I guess that wraps up this little video. Just kind of interesting to me, this whole medical part of it. There's some other things that are going on too. I'm just kind of leaving those details out. But I guess I thought about making a video because it could significantly impact the information on my channel and the videos on my channel based on what's happening. So I'll just kind of roll with the punches and deal with the things that come. So, all right, guys. As always, thanks for watching. I'm not done. I'm still having fun with this. So, again, thanks for watching.